Welcome to the School District of Washington's iBelieve initiative. I'm Lori Van Leer, Superintendent of Schools, and I'm so excited to share this next phase of our iBelieve initiative with you. Why? Students, each of you will be receiving your own digital device. You are to bring this digital device to school each and every day charged and ready to go. It's designed to help you in the learning process. Our teachers, they have been going through training, some of which have been training for the last several years. Some have attended training this summer, and then we have multiple sessions in preparation of this rollout coming up in the coming days. Today's learner needs to be a critical thinker, a problem solver, and a student who can collaborate and function with groups of people or alone. Also, our students need to be able to communicate. So although we're issuing digital devices, written and oral communication is going to remain a priority. However, also being a digital citizen, a very good digital citizen, is very important as well. Today's learners have to be able to master new technologies in order to compete in the global marketplace. We are very excited to bring this phase of our initiative to the forefront, and we look forward to working with you as we do so. The rest of this video will provide you with the rationale for the digital conversion in the first place. We'll also give you some helpful tips and showcase the device that we plan to deploy, what it looks like, what it can do for you, and then also how to protect it. We highly encourage families to purchase the damage waiver. More information will be provided in the next station regarding the damage waiver process and this offering through one-to-one solutions for your protection. In addition, then we will go through the process of deployment itself. You'll log onto your machine and be able to ask a technician questions you may have. Again, I'd like to welcome you to the deployment process today as we make our way through this digital conversion. We hope that you'll be patient with us as we work through the many steps that we have to follow today. I will tell you that we will be as efficient as possible, and we encourage you to ask questions. We look forward to offering this opportunity to our students. We feel like it's a very exciting time to be a Blue Jay. Thank you.
The School District of Washington's digital conversion began several years ago as staff members began looking at the changing trends in education and how to best educate our students and prepare them for the future. The staff quickly realized that without transforming our learning culture into the digital age, we would be putting our students at a disadvantage when it came time for them to enter higher education and the workplace. Phase 1 of this process involved upgrading our network infrastructure and staff professional development. Wireless access points were installed in all buildings, and internet bandwidth was increased. Teachers received focused technology training from fellow educators who have already made this conversion and are much farther along in the journey. And now, in Phase 2, students are being issued digital devices for use in their daily lessons and activities. Students will keep this same device for up to 4 years, depending on the grade level in which they receive it. The device will be treated much like a textbook, and students will be responsible for the care and condition of the device. The device will be turned in over the summer, and the same device reissued to the student the following year. The device itself is a Lenovo 11E Yoga Chromebook, which is highly ruggedized, simple to use, and has a long battery life. It also has a touch screen and a specially designed hinge that allows the device to be folded back onto itself so that it can be used like a tablet. Being a Chromebook, it has all the features of that device, including fast boot times, easy login, and built-in access to Google's suite of software tools. However, the students will also have access to the district's virtual network, which will allow them to have access to a virtual Windows 7 device. This virtual device, or VDI, will give them the functionality of a traditional Windows device with access to their home directory, shared folders, and even printers. It will essentially work as if they are sitting in their school building using one of the regular district-owned computers. But the truly amazing thing is that they'll have this functionality regardless of where they are, as long as they have an internet connection. Students will log into the Chromebook using their district Google account. This will allow them access to all the functions of the Chromebook, including internet browsing and Google Drive applications. To access the VDI, students will visit the district homepage and under Students, they'll find a link to the VDI. They will then log into this prompt and will have a customizable Windows desktop at their fingertips. This will provide them with access to Word, PowerPoint, and Excel, as well as their personal and shared network resources. The process of logging into the VDI is old hat for most of our students, since they used the VDI this past spring for state testing. Here you're watching the logon process and are able to see the Windows desktop that loads. Remember, this is essentially like remote controlling a computer that is physically located in the district, no matter where your student is located. For parents who are concerned about their student being a little too rough on their device, we highly recommend that you consider signing up for the optional damage waiver plan offered by the district and one-to-one risk solutions. Essentially, this is a $20 enrollment fee that will help cover your costs should your child damage the device. For example, if your student were to inadvertently close the lid of the Chromebook on a pencil or a headphone and crack the screen, this could be a very costly repair. Without the damage waiver plan, you would be responsible for the full $250 repair of the screen. If you opt into the waiver plan, though, your out-of-pocket cost would be reduced to $50. Likewise, if your child's device is lost or stolen, rather than the replacement cost of $450, you would only need to pay $100 to have the device replaced. In all, this is a wonderful opportunity for you to protect yourselves and the district's investment in this new technology. Regardless of whether or not you opt into the protection plan, one thing to remember is to keep your Chromebook in its case when not in use. This will help protect it and also help you identify it as it sits in the classroom amongst many other devices in similar cases. Also, never leave your Chromebook in a car when it's hot or cold. Extreme heat and cold will damage the device and shorten its lifespan. Much like normal citizenship, digital citizens have a great deal of responsibility as they navigate the digital waters that make up the everyday world of today and of tomorrow. Good digital citizenship starts by taking care of the tools that they will need to participate in these digital waters. Each student will receive a Chromebook, a power cord, and a protective carrying case. Students are expected to bring their Chromebooks to school in its case every single day. Additionally, they're expected to bring their Chromebook fully charged each day. A fully charged Chromebook will last an entire day. One that is not fully charged will not, and this will cause a disruption in learning as students struggle to find a power outlet or to retrieve a loaner device. We expect the teachers to come ready to teach each and every day, so likewise we expect our students to come ready to learn as well. In the scope of our digital conversion, coming to school without a fully charged Chromebook is just like coming to school without pencil, paper, and books in the traditional classroom. Students should take care of their devices and use them in a responsible manner both at school and at home. When you receive your Chromebook, you will also receive a handbook that includes a section on digital citizenship as well as a digital citizenship agreement that you'll need to sign before being issued the device. Please take the time to read through the agreement and ask clarifying questions if needed. Since you will be taking your Chromebook off campus, please know that your usage off campus will be treated the same as using it at school. Parents, please also know that when students are using the VDI, their internet browsing is filtered by our district. However, if your student is not logged into the VDI and is using your home Wi-Fi from the Chrome browser, their content is not filtered. Please be aware of this and monitor your students' use at home. If you're concerned about home use, many consumer-grade wireless routers now include built-in filtering options. Check your owner's manual for details. In terms of digital citizenship, here are some points to remember. Be aware of what you post online. Websites and social media outlets are very public. What you contribute leaves a digital footprint for all to see. Do not post anything that you wouldn't want your friends, enemies, parents, teachers, future colleges, or employers to see. Follow the school's code of conduct when writing online. It is absolutely acceptable to disagree with others' opinions. However, do this in a respectful manner. Make sure that criticism is constructive and not hurtful. What is inappropriate in a classroom is inappropriate online. Be safe online. Never give out personal information, including, but not limited to, last names, phone numbers, addresses, exact birth dates, and pictures. Do not share your password with anyone besides your parents. Investigate websites before using them as a source. Linking to other websites to support your thoughts and ideas is recommended. However, be sure to read and review the entire website prior to linking to ensure that all information is school appropriate and that the website is credible. Do your own work. Do not use other people's intellectual property without their permission. Be aware that it is a violation of copyright law to copy and paste others' thoughts. It is good practice to hyperlink your sources. Be aware that pictures are likely copyrighted. Verify that you have permission to use the image or that it is under a Creative Commons license or is in the public domain. How you represent yourself online is an extension of yourself. Do not misrepresent yourself by using someone else's identity. Online work should be well written. Follow writing conventions including proper grammar, spelling, capitalization, and punctuation. Avoid text-speech abbreviations like LOL, JK, the letter U, or the letters RU, just as you would in a classroom assignment. Also, if you edit someone else's work, be sure it is in the spirit of improving their writing. If you run across inappropriate material that makes you feel uncomfortable or is not respectful, please tell your teacher or your parents right away. As you move from this portion of the deployment, you will have the opportunity to sign up for the damage waiver plan that we covered earlier. You'll receive a copy of the digital handbook, your student's Chromebook, and a carrying case, as well as a power cord. You and your student will also need to sign the digital citizenship agreement and turn in your registration checklist. Please do not hesitate to ask questions as we move through the process. Together, we can make this process and the iBelieve initiative a success. Thank you for your time and your continued support of the School District of Washington.